So today I'm going to be using the Tang color remover, the Tease color remover that he just came out with. I'm going to be using it on these rainbow front pieces of my hair. I've already faded out my hair a little bit using the Overtone Fader shampoo, and it worked really well actually compared to what this was before. I had two different hair color brands on my hair before, so this is Overtone and this is X Mondo color, and you can see the X Mondo color fades out a lot quicker than Overtone does, so that's just like cool. I was gonna record that video, I did record it, but like I don't know, the footage was terrible, so I got rid of it. So I'll have to redo that video sometime just to show the difference between Overtone and X Mondo, because I feel like they have a lot of overlaps in their marketing and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to be using the Tease color remover on both sides of my hair just because I want to get this to be like as blonde as I can, because I want to do a different like rainbow pattern over top. Maybe not like an exact rainbow, but I want to put multiple colors over these front pieces. So I'm going to be bleaching the roots and then color removing these ends and just seeing how much the Tang color remover can take out. Since this isn't the most faded hair, the X Mondo side is pretty faded, but the Overtone isn't, it's gonna help us see really like how effective this product is, because obviously if it removes the color on the side, it's like, yeah, but like it was really on its way out anyways. But if it can remove this color, I think that'll be pretty impressive, because this is going to show us like every color how well it can remove it. And this is still a pretty bold color, like I mean it's not freshly dyed or anything, but I did this about 2 weeks ago and it's still there's still a lot of pigment in the hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna start mixing this up. I'm gonna use the Tease color remover. You want to use a 1:3 ratio with this. So like if you used 20 grams of this, you would want to use 60 grams of your developer. For my developer, I should be using the dedicated developer, I really should, but I don't have any of the Tang developer in a 10 volume, and I don't, the lowest one I have is a 30 volume in his, it's actually right here. I don't have a 10 volume in this. I ran out and it's Saturday and the store is already closed because they close early on Saturdays for some reason. So I'm just gonna use a 10 volume of the Pulp Riot developer. So, you know, if it doesn't work out as perfectly, it's probably my bad for not using the dedicated developer, but what you gonna do? So I'm just gonna take my bowl, take this, pop it open. I've already used this product. Like this is my second bottle of it. I've already used this, a whole bottle of this on my sister and my boyfriend, and I have a video up on using this to remove color in my sister's hair. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll just put it in the description above. But yeah, it worked really well on her hair. The only problem I had with it was she had purple in her hair. It was very like pinky purple, like it was a red based purple. And her hair always does this. We put the color remover on it and it turned like teal. It turned like bluish green. It was, her hair always does that with any color remover I've ever used. It, I don't know why, but her hair just reverts back to that color. And her hair hasn't been blue or green in actual years, so it's not like that's just the color that's under it. It's not, just any hair color on her hair fades to that color. It's crazy to me. But she had pink and orange on her hair and it took that out no problem. So it was really just the purple, and it faded the purple like considerably, but it just didn't get it to like a platinum blonde or anything, which she definitely had beneath it. Like we got her hair to a silver color. It was very, very blonde underneath. So far that's the only problem I've seen with this product, but we're gonna test it on a lot more colors now and see how it works. Her hair was also a lot more faded than this side of my hair was. Her hair was like like she hadn't dyed her hair probably in like 3 or 4 months. Her roots were grown out like that much and we bleached them, so it was definitely faded. Like that was the target audience for this product, was people who had really faded hair already. Now he said, Tang said in his little Instagram clips, like make sure your hair is already considerably faded, otherwise you're gonna have to use a higher developer and cause more damage. I had only used, I'm just gonna add Olaplex in here just because I'm afraid of damaging my hair. I did only use 10 volume, I think. I only used a 10 volume developer on her hair, but her hair is so damaged from, I think the first time we dyed her hair, she was 11. And she had my brother dye it actually, which was like so sad. But yeah, I think she was 11 and she's been coloring her hair ever since, and she's 19. So her hair is like pretty damaged, and anytime she gets new growth, it just gets damaged again. I do my best to dye her hair, you know, using Olaplex and different treatments and stuff, but like it's just gonna have split ends, you know, so I just am always very delicate with her hair. So I'm just gonna like start with the color remover because the bleach is gonna be on my roots and I want to do that last. And I'm just gonna fully saturate this and then put foils in after, just because I want to get the product sitting on there as long as I can. And then once it's already on there and it's already sitting, I'll go back through it and put foil in just to add that extra, like lock in that moisture and help it get a little bit of extra heat. So I'm just gonna take this, since it's such a small piece of hair, I'm not gonna take it in sections, but you can. And I'm just gonna completely coat the more vibrant side first because I want this to sit on the absolute longest, and just really smush all of the color remover and just add like tons of extra to it, like excess product. Like I have all this in the bowl. I probably don't need that much, but I would rather have too much than too little, because if you don't have enough, it comes out super splotchy and it just isn't pretty. Like this is just fully saturating it. You want to make sure that you do these like side to side swipes to make sure that you're getting like the center of the hair, because the hair will like ball up and the center will have no product on it and the outside will be like coated. So you want to make sure you really fully saturate everything. So I'm gonna go in and saturate this side, and this is already a lot more faded. The Ex Mondo color does not last nearly as long as Overtone does, but honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's just all up to personal preference. And it's hard to tell if this is coming out just because the product is white, and so it's gonna make everything look more whitewashed when it's over it, but I do think it's working. Like right here, there was purple. There's not purple. So right now it looks like really the colors we're waiting to get out are this bluish green and this orange, and I'm gonna have this sit for 10 to 20 minutes just depending on how long it takes, and then I'll rinse it. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this sit, and I'm also going to apply some bleach to my roots, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back to where I normally record my videos. So this is how the color remover turned out on my hair. This is, oops, this piece doesn't belong here. So this side right here was Ex Mondo color, so this is how it removed it. Honestly, there's little to no color. This looks pretty perfect to me. This is how my ends look. So my hair does feel pretty damaged. I only used 10 volume and I added Olaplex to it, and then I did Olaplex number 2, shampooed and conditioned my hair, and this is how it is now. And yeah, so these are my ends. It feels pretty crispy, not the most, but pretty crispy. And then this is the Overtone side. So this side did not have as much color come out. You can see like here are the ends on this side, still pretty split ends, and you can see this orange color especially is super bright, and then you can see like a purpley pink color here, a greenish blue color here. So there's definitely still a lot of color in this side, but it's not bad. My hair does feel kind of damaged. I let it sit for 20 minutes and it still feels not the worst, but it does not feel as nice as the rest of my hair. It doesn't feel healthy anymore, so I'm definitely going to be giving this a trim, probably cutting off like about an inch and doing it angled so I have some like continuing to have face frame, you know, but it definitely did damage my hair, and it didn't get all of the colors out, but again, I didn't use the dedicated developer, so it might have gone better if I used the Tang developer. And then also this side was pretty bright when we started, so I'm honestly not really disappointed in it. I mean, I think it did good for the starting point. It definitely took out a lot of color, and it's not as damaged as it would have been with bleach. So overall, I still think this is a good product. But the normal color remover that I use is Pulp Riot's Blank Canvas, and I think that that one might still be a bit better. It doesn't seem to damage my hair as much, and it removes about the same, if not a bit more color. So I'll probably continue to use that one, just because between this experience and using it on my sister's hair, and I also used it on my boyfriend's hair. He had green, and I color removed that, and again, his hair hadn't been dyed in like I think 5 months, so it was really faded, and it didn't get it to pure blonde either. It was also like light mint green after I had color removed it. So I think just because I've had about 3 experiences with this and I've used it on a wide range of colors, I think I'm just going to continue to use my Pulp Riot Blank Canvas. But this is a good color remover. It's not the worst. It's just it damaged my hair a bit more than I wanted it to, and it didn't remove enough color to warrant the damage, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all. I'm going to be coloring over this in my next video, so it's just gonna be more rainbow colors but in a different pattern. So yeah, if you want to see that, that'll be in my next video. But bye.